I don't feel entitled, but I want what I want, and when I don't get it, I get pissed off, and I start ranting and raving until I do get what I want.
There are plenty of shows airing on television that feature dramatic body transformations, though none have come close to the ones that are documented on My 600 Pound Life. Based in Houston, Texas, Dr. Now performs weight loss surgery on patients who oftentimes are desperate to improve the quality of their body before it's too late. The show has had its fair share of stubborn and delusional people, and in this case, we're wondering about those people who have lost control in the show. We've compiled a list of 10 people who have completely lost control on My 600 Pound Life, so hold on to your seats. At her peak, when she was aired on the show, Shani weighed 780 pounds. Her episode was the most memorable as she kept arguing with Dr. Now back and forth. She had her husband sneak in hamburgers and pizza to the hospital behind Dr. Now's back. Eventually, she was denied weight loss surgery and couldn't commit to the diet.
And you tried to say, no, that is not fluid, but it is. I know my body. I've been in this body for 28 years.
Mueller's episode was perhaps one of the most memorable ones, as she kept arguing with Dr. Now and even went on her motorized scooter to the McDonald's drive-thru to order a 20-piece chicken nugget deal.
And I'm still going to see Dr. Paradise and work through some things with him. And that's continued to be the hardest part. But the Janine I've trapped in this body for years is finally getting a chance to come out.
As we've covered before, Steven is one of the most notorious people who have appeared on the show, and Dr. Now had a very difficult time getting through to them. Steven has had a very painful pill addiction, and kept abusing the system to get more painkillers. He even stole pills from his brother, who had recently undergone surgery. He had even got kicked out of the hospital for secretly ordering pizza through a window, though at the end, he did end up getting the surgery that he wanted.
I don't feel entitled, but I want what I want, and when I don't get it, I get pissed off, and I start ranting and raving until I do get what I want.
Anna was featured on the show while living with her parents for many years, and her parents had to do absolutely everything for her as she was immobilized. When she reached Dr. Now, it was seen that she weighed 700 pounds and was given the goal to lose 150, 50 of which were actually successful, lost in the hospital. But the 100 pounds that Anna needed to lose on her own, when she arrived for her appointment, it was seen that she had actually gained 30 pounds, and she couldn't commit to the program. When Nicole first came onto the show, she was well over 700 pounds in weight. Dr. Now had set a goal for her to lose 30 pounds in 1 month. At first she tried to commit to the diet, however she couldn't fully commit, and the first month she had only lost 12 pounds, which didn't meet her goal, and yet for some reason she still went to McDonald's to celebrate.
If my parents are going to start using again, I can't allow for my kids to be around that, or any drugs at all. I'm not letting them have the same childhood I had that led me to gaining 600 pounds.
Like most of the people featured on the show, Holly's food addiction stemmed from horrific events in her past. Though, unlike many others, Holly had already had previous weight loss surgery, but soon went to old eating habits again. She struggled a lot to adjust to her new diet and kept going to her old eating habits. Though she did manage to lose the required weight after some temporary setback, and was able to get the surgery that she desired.
And my weight got up to around 600 by the time I was 30. At that point, I finally decided that my life was getting so bad that I had to do something or I just wasn't going to last much longer.
Gina appeared on the show when she was only 28 years of age and was completely bound to her chair. Gina was shown to do absolutely nothing other than eat, sleep, and only bathe once a month. When she reached out to Dr. Now, she was well over 600 pounds and was told to lose 40 pounds in 2 months. However, rather than losing that much, she actually gained weight. And on her second attempt, she only lost 5 pounds. At the end, she was not able to get the surgery that she needed, as she didn't commit to it.
She's your wife. She shouldn't do that to you. And she shouldn't constantly make you feel like you're the problem and tell you what you don't do. You're lazy, you smell, you're fat. Instead of building you up, you deserve so much more.
Jean first appeared on the show of season 7, where she was featured living in a messy environment with her mother and father. She had struggled with her weight her entire life, but decided to make a change and contact Dr. Now for the surgery. She couldn't commit to the diet and actually gained 30 pounds, though she was given a second chance. However, tragedy struck and her mother had to be hospitalized due to an illness, and her father passed away. In the end, she decided not to go through with the procedure and was unable to lose any weight.
There were people over there on the grass staring and pointing, just like I told you. And this lady just drove by and slowed down and just stared at me.
Perhaps the heaviest person to have ever been featured on the show, James King weighed a staggering 791 pounds. James was also suffering from a number of diseases, including a painful skin infection. However, once he got to Houston, it was found out that he had in fact gained more weight. After his family had sacrificed so much for him, when it was found out that she was still bringing him food even in the hospital, James at the end couldn't commit to the program and didn't get his surgery. He died later due to excessive weight.
Can you not eat it?
Are you kidding? Life is meant to be enjoyed, so I just had to find a balance between the things I enjoy and what I need to do.
One of the most inveterate individuals on the show, Penny earned a notorious reputation for herself. Belonging to Marilyn, the 45-year-old woman was featured on an episode in season 2, where she found herself to be suffering from a number of health issues. She was bedridden for a few years, but her addiction to junk food just kept getting worse. Even after losing 45 pounds, enabling her to get the surgery she needed, due to her stubbornness and delusions, she didn't stick with her diet and went back to binging on junk food.
What do we have here?
She made cupcakes for Liam.
My son, he's not a candy eater, a cookie eater. He's got like set things that I am a cookie. He gets a bedtime snack and one snack a day.
Thanks for making it through this video. Did you enjoy? If so, leave a like and also don't forget to subscribe, hitting the bell notification icon for future videos.